We're back at SockSmart. Yeah, we called it SockSmart. We did buy 3 vehicles. Picking up from last episode, you can see this nice, clean Adante here. Looking good. There's a couple repairs we need to do that I want to show. We have the station wagon looking clean too, but I did want to show off the new car wash here with this, I forget the model on this, but we've already got muscle. We already got all the license plates taken care of, most of the things taken care of, but now with our new pressure washer over here, or pressure system, we're gonna foam it up first, let's get the suds on it. And then like normal, we're going to try to select water. We can spray it on off, and I does need wax. So wax is the new addition here. And you can see it gets a nice wax-like texture on the car. And like everything else, we're trying to fill up that yellow bar on the left, and we can turn this on to see the areas that we've missed. And you know, you get about 95% of it covered, and it'll auto cover the rest of it, which is a nice feature to have, so you don't have to be a perfectionist like so. And then we're gonna go to polish. And polish is just gonna rinse off the wax, and we're gonna have a nice polished car to start today. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. What are the plans for today's episode? We're gonna look at all the new upgrades that we can unlock, and we're gonna try out all of the new upgrades that we unlocked last episode and make sure we show all those and what we can do with them. Where did the car go? Oh boy. But you can see on the top left there, grow the brand. Oh, there's the car. Grow the brand, reach reputation 7. I was trying to play with a controller and had some issues, and I think that's what kind of caused that glitch there. But yeah, reputation 7 is the next goal in the kind of walkthrough of the game with little Sam and eventually buying the dealership from him. But one of the next upgrades that we're going to want is the lift in here, so we can do all the mechanic upgrades. So right now we do have this over here because I have decided to swap out batteries. So you can see a lot of stuff's in the orange. We can't really do anything with those yet, but we're going to come on in here. We're going to move this around. I'm using right mouse to do that. And we're going to click on the battery. Go ahead and remove the 2 bolts here, or screws, I guess, and then take off the belts there. I don't know the technical term to that. I apologize. And then we're going to go in our radial button to assemble. And I did buy a few batteries. I bought 3 batteries, 1 for each car that we have right now. And in turn, this should give us a nice reputation boost and an increase to the value when we buy it. So another thing I want to do today is I want to make sure all of these cars that we're going to sell have a full tank of gas. So let's go over here and learn about what we can do. So if I grab this and try to put it in here and interact, we have no pump fuel. We have no fuel. But if we come over here, what does that do? Nothing. All right, let's go ahead and put that back. So in and out. All right, so we want some to come in, I think. So tank 1, don't see a way to interact with this. Let's see if we open up our tablet. Car parts. Should have read the tutorial apparently. Don't see anything. Let's do P and see if anything shows up here. Tool menu, nothing. Gas pump hub, connect the pipe to the ground outlet. Okay, so we have to have, okay, we need a tanker. Refuel the underground tank. Okay, so where do we buy that? It's getting to be nighttime. I don't see a tank around here. Where would we buy those type of things? Let me see if I can find it on the computer. Yeah, boy. Yeah, air compressor looks like it probably is an upgrade that we get. Oh, man. Well, let's look at the map a little bit. See if there's anything new. There's the shop, the fuel station, the junkyard. Maybe in the morning we take a ride over to the junkyard because we haven't been there yet to see any changes. But what I'm going to do, I think I will take these to the gas station and get them filled up, or we'll just wait till we have the ability to do that ourselves. So let's double check the odometer on this one because I think this one's pretty ready to go. We did roll this back already, so we just need some pictures. So I'm going to get the other 2 going, and I don't think there's anything else I wanted to show you guys from the upgrades. We already saw how to do the polishing, or the rust work. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and reset this. And we've seen how to do the car wash, and now swapping out the battery. Where did this spawn us at? Oh, right there. So I'm going to get these all listed. We have $32 to our name right now, and 3 cars to get listed for sale tomorrow. So I need to get those prepped and ready before we take a nap. And we work towards getting those next upgrades, which we'll take a look at here momentarily. But the mechanic lift is the big one we're going to be looking at. The Adante, we're going to list for $22,000. Oh, we're going to go higher. 24. Works for me. The Voyager. Showing 22,000 already. We're going to list this thing for 30. Man, this might be a new car to go after. We're going to go 32 on that. And the 600C is going to be a lower price one. Might be able to get this at about 9,000. 9,000 is going to be too high. Let's try 8,000. And let's look at the available upgrades that we do have now. So up here, it looks like the mechanical shop is the only one right now for $20,000. So we want to get that lift going. And that would also, well, we are Reputation 5 already. So that is the upgrade for Reputation 5. And we probably will get to Reputation 6 pretty quick in today's episode to see those new upgrades. And we are open for business today. $32. We got to sell some cars. Let's take a look at what we have. We got the 600C for $8,000, the Voyager for $32,000, and the Adante for $24,000. So just selling one of these two will give us enough for that upgrade. And here he is. You're not stealing our gas today, bud. Get off my lot. Go. Now, the reason why we want the mechanic lift so much is that all the parts that we need for this, or a good amount that we need for that junker to repair, are required in there. I know we could have done some of the repairs, but I wanted the employees first, but I don't think we're going to get there that quick. Let's see. This ma'am is offering us. So we purchased this for $3,300, almost $3,400. We'd make a $2,000 profit here. I am going to negotiate a little bit here. And let's see. $3,000 profit. You know, it's not bad. Let's go ahead and take that. 109 reputation there. One more and we'll hit level 6, it looks like. We do have an unread mail. King of the Heap, how are you? I found a car in a workable condition near the ramp close to the southern exit of Winston Springs. I would take it myself, but I think you might be more suited for it. Thank you, Sam. Shaw, we're gonna have to go find that after we sell these. We got a couple offers here. How you doing, ma'am? Nope. The asking price is $32,000 for this one. You're not gonna go any higher. Get out from my lot. Hi, ma'am. How you doing? Oh, you're trying to lowball me too. How about it's now 28,000? How about that? Yeah, we're gonna reject that one. Let's try to get a couple better offers for these two. But if we look at the map right now, nothing indicating where that vehicle is, so we'll have to reread that and try to find it. Though it makes me feel like those are glitching a little bit. Let me look at it again. Was there a thing we had to accept on here? Don't think so. Southern exit from Winston Springs. I don't even know what Winston Springs is, if I'm completely honest. But I would think this is possibly a southern exit, or that's a southern exit, so let's get these two sold, and we will get the truck prepared for that while we're waiting for customers. We're gonna drop the rusty old thing right here and come around front and be prepared to leave once we can. How you doing, cowgirl? That's closer than that last one. Let's try to negotiate this one. 19,000, let's try to get it to 20. You're not going to, are you? We're gonna take it. And there's Reputation 6. We'll take a look at what that unlocked here in a second. It's the only car on the lot. I don't know why you're walking around. All right, well, we're waiting for customers. Let's go hop on the computer and see the new unlocked upgrades. Looks like the body shop does have an upgrade, which would add the paint booth. Okay, I didn't realize that was that early. That's another 1,500 or 15,000. All right, ma'am, you're gonna offer me $20,002. I need 30,000 for this. She came up to 21,000. Let's try 28. Let's do a more realistic negotiation. We have one more. I'm gonna try 25,000. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me, ma'am. I think we're gonna drive around. We're gonna go try to find that car. It's early enough in the day, and I do want to hit the junkyard as well, so we'll lose some customers, but we are going to head south as much as we can. And I don't like the other one. Oh, it's when you're in the car, you can see them. You can't just see them on the map. Okay, so there's another junker we can pick up, but let's go ahead and keep heading this way. So we're gonna have 3 vehicles that we can repair once we do that upgrade. Turn here, and then I believe it's gonna be some, I see it. Is that an Adante? Let's scan this. It is an Adante. It's worth 8,500. We're gonna get this for free, but a lot of things need to be repaired on it. Pretty much everything. So it's gonna cost a little bit of money to get up and running, but boy, we can really take care of this thing. Let's go ahead and lower our ramps. Oh, geez. All right, let's get this one home. We're gonna get the other one from the junkyard, and we're going to take a look at the junkyard and see if there is a fuel tank we can buy there. I don't know where else. I know we can buy vehicles from the junkyard. You know, there's an upgraded tow truck that we could buy, and I believe there's an even more upgraded like semi that can fit like 6 cars. So excited to get to some of these new features and check them out. And so far out of the vehicles that we have, I definitely think I want to prioritize this one, so I'm going to put it straight in. Well, I need to leave it out because we do need to do the upgrade first. So let's go ahead and stop right there. We'll drop this one and go find that other one at the junkyard and do what I just mentioned. Okay, it should be around here somewhere. Kind of remembering having a hard time finding this one last time too. But let's head on over here. Let's take a look at this junkyard. Can we parkour around here? Think we can. Okay. Oh, collectible trophies. Park the car in the machine. The car must be 100% functional, fully washed and polished with perfect bodywork. Interact with the control panel on the machine. Collect the trophy from the other side of the machine. Okay, we will, and those do go in the office as we upgrade it, so we'll definitely be checking this out later. But what else do we have around here? That's cool. I love these upgrades we're finding, or new features they're adding. Okay, so we do have the tow truck for 30,000. We know how to do this. We can sell stuff, like we could bring that junker here and sell it without repairing it. There's also, you know, buy wreck for money here. Like, so cheap vehicles that we can flip, and it would be kind of fun to do a playthrough where that's all you can do. And then we have this big boy, the transporter, for 500,000. Okay. Don't see that fuel tank, so maybe somebody watching this video will tell me exactly where in town we can find that. But let's go ahead, let's head up, let's try to find that other vehicle. And is it straight ahead of me? We did find it. Okay, this is exactly where it was last time. Let's take a look at this bad boy here. It's a 600C. We just sold one of those. So let's grab our truck and pick it up and bring it home. All right, so we know what we're doing the rest of the day. We're going to go ahead and drop that one. And yeah, we're gonna leave this as is for now. All right, so we want to go ahead and do the first upgrade of the day. Might be the only one today. The mechanical lift. We'll go to level 2. It's gonna give us a ability to replace brake, suspension, and exhaust parts. The car lift right there. 20,000. And then the only other upgrade we had was another 15,000 to get us the photo booth. But that will be another day. We're doing Reputation 5 upgrades today. So we want to now take a look. Yeah, let's take a look here. We have the lift. I think we could do everything now. Okay. Let's go ahead, scan the car, and then we're going to come over to this tab here, add missing parts, and then we're going to do parts below 100. So 23. So that should be added to my shopping list. Now, if I come over here, I do have 23 in here. How do I purchase them? Oh, this is just my shopping list. If I go to car part ordering, I was hoping I could do this super easy. Oh, we can. Okay, so we can see here we have two engines on our list. Let's go ahead and add that to the cart. 1 clutch right now. 2 engines because I did scan another one. No, I need to fix that. And go to cart. We'll leave the cart for now. We're gonna need this money here. How you doing, sir? Yeah, we're gonna be holding off for a top offer. All right, let's go back. You know what? We're gonna do this wise. We're gonna do it wisely. Let's go to this. We're going to clear everything. So I have this one taken care of. We have our shopping list. Now let's go to this car. Gonna come over here. We're gonna do the same thing. All right, and then we're gonna go to this car and do it again. because I think I just have a partial list right now. And we'll see if we can afford this. 67 parts. All right, so now let's get closer to the customers so we can do this a little quicker. So we only have 6,200 to spend right now, so we need that sold. But let's complete our shopping list here. Why 4? We only have 3 cars. Let's go ahead and do that. 3 clutches, 5 of these, 5 rear, 12 brake calipers, 12 discs, 3 radiators, 5 suspension pins, 3 catalytic converters, 3 manifolds, 3 mufflers, 3 tailpipes, and 3 batteries. So when we come over here, 16,000 is what we need. Okay, it seems doable. Hey, how did that happen? Wrong way. Let's go ahead and see if we got this in the right spot. Should be able to lift this car. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna have that prepped. Just waiting for someone to give us some money. We're gonna see how much money we can make off these 3 junkers. Here's our customer. Yeah, I don't think that's our customer. Come on, people. Come on, Peter. All right, I want to move forward. So 22,000 for that. We have enough. Let's go back into our tablet, our shopping cart. Over here, go to cart. And so this, I think I saw it's gonna, Express is only $500. Okay. So we spent a ton of cash here. I'm gonna start, well, it should show up soon, the delivery truck. Let's go ahead and hop down here and start disassembling this stuff. Take all the lug nuts off the tires. And I don't think I'm going to be able to hold all the parts, but that'll be all right. We'll be able to put them in storage and still access them from the garage here. And let's go see if that showed up yet. It did. Okay. Perfect timing. We're going to grab what we can. And they're all on the ground now. We'll let that go. And I want to open. Okay. I'll put as much as I can in my inventory. I don't know if the thief shows up. He steals these now. Okay. We're already to the point where we need to start running back and forth here. Put everything in storage. We'll be able to grab a bunch more. And then we'll get back to fixing up that car. All right, so back under here, I do think I am going to take off all the tires first, so I don't lose track of which ones we did. Let's take a look at the report, though. Market value is 8,500 for this. We're going to try to remember that. I will forget. Okay, so let's start by going to assemble here. Throw on a disc. Throw on a brake caliper. We'll go 100% on that one and get the tire back on. And do that 3 more times. I think we will start by installing things right here. Let's just start there. We'll float that. Come out here. I think if we click right there, we can put the next piece on. We go to assemble, grab one of our 100% ones. And did that one have bolts? It does. It has screws. Yes. Get that going. Then we'll back out here. We'll click on this one, add the tailpipe, and then all the way in the back, we could hit the exhaust muffler there, install that, put some shocks on. These ones take 3 bolts. Finish the rear here. The exhaust manifold needs to go on. Oh, we need to disassemble these and replace them and add a new one here. The radiator, I believe we have to do when the car is lowered. So we just need to finish the shock absorber on the front left now and then assemble the new one. And then there's also the shock absorbers down here, or what are these suspension pins? Sorry. I don't know all the car parts by memory, guys. And there should be one more on this side as well. We'll have to disassemble this one, so it was not missing. Now we could have done the bare minimum and just did the parts that were missing and got these up for sale a lot quicker. But I did want to do the full process here and just maximize reputation. Okay, let's go ahead and exit the vehicle now. Let's lower it, and we're going to do a new scan on it. So everything's good except for the battery. We got a couple fuses missing. Got to swap out the engine, radiator, and clutch, and then get it washed and polished and all that. But we're already up to $10,000. Still doesn't run, and we've increased its value that much. So let's hop in here, and we will go ahead. Workshop upgrade required, so we can't do the engine yet. So we bought that for no reason. And the radiator doesn't show up. So let's get back on here. Is that the only thing? Well, we spent money we didn't need to spend, but that's all right. We have engines for later. And this engine's only at 7%, so got lucky there. All right, we need to figure out how to install the clutch and the radiator. Otherwise, this car is not going to be able to be sold today until we get another upgrade. Yeah, and I think we are waiting till that next upgrade for this one. That's unfortunate. Let's get the truck to move it for us. So a lot of money spent on that for something that's going to sit on our lot for a little bit longer. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think I was being silly there, but I think I was right. Because I believe the clutch requires the engine to be removed. Yeah, I don't see a way to do the radiator. Wait, yep, right there. Radiator workshop upgrade required. Okay. Clutch upgrade required. All right. So, interesting that they give you these vehicles that you cannot repair and get running, but I guess it's part of the flow of the game. So we'll put this over here for now. We're going to double check the rest of these vehicles because I might have made a boo-boo today. So it looks like everything in other we cannot do yet, and we have 6%, 1%, and 7% for this car. Over here, clutch is not installed, so let's go ahead and move this away. So we're just going to be able to focus on the one today, unfortunately. You know, we're learning it together. We're figuring it all out. We do have parking spots over here that would be wise to utilize, but, you know, I'm lazy. Okay, let's remind ourselves everything that we need to do on this. Clutch isn't installed. Oh, no. I think I need to scan this. Okay, let's scan it. Clutch is installed. Okay, so I want to start with, let's see. We'll start under the hood. Do a little battery swap here. That's done. We're going to go in the fuse box. We're going to click on these damaged ones and then click on them again. What? I bought some of every type. What do you mean I don't have any? I guess we're going to do a little quick delivery. If it lets us. We're going to do a couple. Oh, we don't have, oh, we do have cash for this now. Okay. Whew. The cart and get this delivered. I don't know if that'll come at night, but I think that's everything right now we can do under the hood. We'll go ahead and get started underneath the car. While that's on its way, we'll remember to fix those fuses. Yeah, just start stripping this down. All right, our delivery has arrived. Let's go get those fuses. And I should be able to just hold all but one. That's hilarious. And we can put that in here, and then we're also just going to store everything in our pockets in there. Because again, the garage can access it. Okay, back to work. Talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, let's look at the report here. 2,500 it still says, so I don't know. Don't know. So we do just need to fix that fuse and then work on polishing this bad boy up or getting the rust removed as well. 2 fuses to be exact, so let's lower that. I just have a feeling the engine's just not gonna... I just have a feeling the value is just not gonna go up a ton because the engine state is so bad. So we can drive it now. Let's head on over, let's start getting this rust removed and go from there. And I guess we'll have one car to make some money off of in the morning. And look at this blindness. So I'm going to get going to get all the 100% rust removed off of this vehicle and be surprised at what color it is when we repaint it. Oh, finally done with the first phase. Even with the upgraded tools, this is a daunting task. It's black. It is black. Okay, that was a lot of rust. Now it's just take our time spraying it with some paints, and then we'll probably have to wax it and everything, get it listed in the morning, and see what the little dollar amount we make off of our investment here is. Finally. Looks like the windows do need washed. That's the only thing we didn't touch on the car so far. And once this is done, we'll take another peek at the value. We could roll this speedometer back a little bit too, but I just have a feeling with the state of that engine, just not going to get much money for this. Would love if we got about 10K, but I just don't see it happening. And applying the wax now and polish and attempting to roll her back. And we got about 20,000 miles off of it. Let's do a new scan here. Yeah, 4,000. See what we can list it for. Oh, gotta take pictures first, dummy. Okay, so let's go ahead and try for 8,000. No, 6,500. Ugh. Well, day 6, we are at Reputation 6 and slowly going to be working our way towards Reputation 7. And we're not going to try to get the best money out of this. This is one I definitely want to see what type of reputation boost we get out of it. We could have tried to figure out the tire pressure, but engine's at 6%, radiators at 1%, clutches at 7%. This car doesn't have very many miles left on it. How you doing, ma'am? Let's try to get you to 5,000. Let's do 6,000 here. Got close there. 5,500 is probably going to do it. Playing hardball. How about 5,400? We got it. An 175 reputation boost. Not bad. And next episode, we'll definitely be getting the paint shop and working our way towards Reputation 7. Because I believe the car wash upgrade comes with an employee at Reputation 7, which would be outstanding. Then we get a photo booth. Where does the body works? employee, hire employee at level 3, which comes at reputation 6. So we could get a little bit more money and get the body workstation employee next episode. And then for the mechanic is reputation 8 when we'll be able to get that. So a couple more reputation points to go. And we'll be able to have a fully staffed garage here and move a lot faster. I'm loving it, guys. SocksWayUp. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you on the next episode.